Hi, you're very welcome to part 2 of this particular blog post on capturing your data from Microsoft Forms. So here, this is where I've downloaded my data from my Microsoft Forms into my Excel spreadsheet. Right. So I need to do a little bit of data cleansing on it, and let me just kind of give you some ideas about this. So for example, I don't want ID, start time, completion time, mail, email and name. That's captured automatically in Forms. The email and name, or email is anonymous and name is blank, because when I was setting up the link I simply said choose people outside your organization. If it was people inside the organization, they will be captured automatically. The second thing to note as well is the dates here. They're coming in the month date format, which I don't want, and also there's some other weird stuff going on here with the dates which says number stored as text. So I have to do a cleanup on those before I can do a summary of a pivot table from these. So I'm just going to rename this sheet to data. Click here, I go to data from table range. It's already been converted as a table. I click on here ID. I don't want ID, start time, completion time, email or name. Hold down my shift key, right click and then remove columns. Names look okay. I change my location date to date. Here it is. And you see there it's actually come in automatically now in the proper format of DDMMYY. I then click on this one. This is automatically also changed to decimal number. And I'm going to put in one more column, which is add column. And I'm going to put in a column for my week number. Okay, now because I've clicked on this one up here, the date one is dimmed. But if I click over here on this date column, this becomes available to click on date or to week, and I'll just say week of year. Right, and that's just very handy. Now when I've done that, then I go to home, close and load to. Right, I'm going to load it as a table and then click OK. Right. Now I now have my data here, it's good to go. I now need to convert that into a pivot table. Okay, I've got my 14 rows there, pivot table, go to table design, summarize the pivot table, click OK, put down people's names here, hours worked down here, and I'm just going to put in the week of the year. All right, and let's say for example, I could have a slicer on this that just says table analyze, insert slicer, and week of the year. And then that will give me that up there. And if I want to move it here, Control Shift and plus, move week of the year to here, and then choose slicer and change, let's say, the number of columns to 3 or 4. And then I just need to resize it a little bit. And then I can change the color of it as well. Okay, so that's week 28. 29 and 30. And if I decide that I actually want to see the dates, I can click on type and location date over here. All right, you can see there it'll give me the actual date as I go through each one. Right. So I hope you found this useful, and then clear the filter up here if I want to return everything. Right. So I hope you found this useful, and I'll meet you in the next video where I'll show you what you need to do to keep this data actually updated. I'm just going to rename that. Rename this, let's say, to pivot table. And then I'm going to rename this one to cleaned data. Okay. All right. So, see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.